entire council of chiefs must be mad.
This is not good for our reputation.
The land of Egedege Kingdom demands his head.
Why would the land of Egedege demand my head?
This is Mega Cash Days.
If you win, take on 100,000.
You have to beat the baddest dudes on the street.
Street Outlaws Mega Cash Days starts Tuesday, May 14 on Turbo.
Hello, I'm Jasmine Jack with the Midday News. People squatting at 9 Mile Bushwara land, which includes portions 2156, 2157 and 2159, were reminded a second time by police that they have less than 70 days remaining to vacate the land before July the 11th. Police officers who were assigned to carry out the awareness reminded the squatters that since the court order was issued on April 9, 2024, the settlers were given a grace period of 120 days, which ends July 10. The acting commander for NCD, Central Assistant Commissioner of Police, Peter Guinness, confirmed that the police officers are only performing their constitutional duties to execute the court order by way of raising awareness to the squatters. He said police and the sheriffs will be implementing the eviction orders. Guinness added that the Office of the Commander for NCD Central is responsible for eviction matters in the command. He said the Office of the Commander only facilitates eviction activities when court orders are provided for police to assist in evicting illegal settlers. The Petroleum Development License 1 Clan Bank Account Program has been extended to Monday, the 6th of May 2024. The Mineral Resources Development Company is currently informing all beneficiaries of Heights Petroleum Development License 1. According to MRDC, the extension is a necessary measure to resolve issues with meeting minutes. The meeting minute reflects the collective consensus of respective beneficiary clans in appointing their clan executives. LaSalle Technical School in Hohola hosted a media seminar titled I Have a Dream last week, focusing on audio and visual media techniques. The event, orchestrated by Father Ambrose Pereira and volunteer animators, attracted students from various Catholic institutions.
Participants of the media seminar hosted by the LaSalle Technical School were engaged in sessions that covered the creation of jingles, video presentation skills, and radio drama production, offering them practical insights into the media industry. Highlights included detailed guidance on script writing, delivering messages through camera work, and the intricate crafting of radio drama using sound effects and music to enhance storytelling. Additionally, the seminar featured insights from industry professionals who shared their experiences in journalism. The session concluded with practical advice on video production from Mr. Leo Paraha, emphasizing the importance of shot selection and technical precision. Feedback from the attendees was overwhelmingly positive, noting the seminar's role in enhancing their creativity and understanding of media. The event closed with plans for a follow-up session in May, promising further educational opportunities for the participants. Carol Kidu Jr., TVWAN News.
Jessica Kuambu was among 31 participants certified by the Center for Excellence in Financial Inclusion, CEFI, to be trainers in financial literacy. The graduating batch were part of the first expression of interest training of trainers training facilitated by CEFI in their Port Moresby office. Growing up in the 1990s in Biala, West New Britain province, a young Jessica witnessed firsthand how people from her area spent cash recklessly without giving a single thought about saving. The oil palm boom in the province caused an overflow of cash into the province. Hence, Jessica wanted one day to help her people learn about savings. Jessica works as a manager in sales and marketing with East New Britain Savings and Loans in Kokopo. Having an ENBSL branch in Biala, Jessica can impart the knowledge and skills she gained from the training to her local community. She said there is a great need for financial inclusion and activities and financial literacy programs to be implemented in the rural area. Turning overseas, the federal government has put nearly $1 billion on the table to help women escape violence and address the rise in women killed by men. It's also cracking down on violent, misogynistic content online, where harmful attitudes can fester. But those dealing with the crisis every day were hoping for much more money, especially from frontline services.
8 women killed just this year in gendered violence.
Tonight it is about remembering the people behind the numbers and holding that space for them and their families.
A rise in men's violence against women has put the issue in the spotlight, but these vigils happen on the 1st of May every year, a sign of the ongoing battle to fix this national shame. The Prime Minister calling an urgent meeting with premiers and chief ministers, announcing $925 million over the next 5 years to permanently establish the Leaving Violence program.
We know that when a woman is killed by a violent partner, too often some people will say, why didn't she leave? And it's because of there not being options.
It'll provide up to $5,000, including $1,500 in cash and $3,500 on a prepaid card for needs like legal help, bills and counselling.
More funding into the programs that are working, I think is something that we should support and applaud.
The government also wants to crack down on misogynistic content online, announcing a new trial of age verification technologies to prevent kids accessing porn on the internet and criminal penalties for people who share non-consensual deepfake pornography. But after major marches across the country from Australians fed up, men's violence has to go! Complaints this money isn't anywhere near enough.
What we were hoping for today was significant investment into frontline life-saving organisations, and we did not see that today.
This is an extremely underwhelming and deeply disappointing announcement today.
The nation's leaders say this won't be the end of their efforts to help eliminate violence against women. National Cabinet will reconvene in a few months. Those at the table concede much more needs to be done.
I'm satisfied it's a further step forward. Can we be satisfied when a woman's losing her life on average every 4 days? Of course not.
We would be naive to think that this problem is going to stop going away because there was a meeting today.
It's also important for the states to sit down and work out how they can make their laws more complementary, more uniform.
The nation's women and children are counting on it.
Jeremiah Manele has been elected Prime Minister of Solomon Islands, polling 31 votes to 18 over rival candidate and former opposition leader Matthew Wale, with no abstentions. The final result of the election by secret ballot was announced by Governor-General Sir David Vunagi on the steps of Parliament today. Before entering Parliament, Manele was a long-serving public servant and diplomat representing the country as chargé d'affaires of the Solomon Islands Permanent Mission to the United Nations in New York. A student protest against the conflict in Gaza at the Australian National University is causing division on campus. Some Jewish students says the protest should not be taking place, while others are involved in it.
A student protest prompting a counter-protest. Jewish students allege death threats and a Nazi salute were made, which the ABC has been unable to verify. It's also unclear if members of the encampment were involved.
Jews are extremely unhappy on campus, feel extremely unsafe, and we don't feel that the university is going to do anything about it.
The university told the ABC it's investigating the allegations and said it does not condone any speech that is discriminatory or violates Australian law or our code of conduct. Necessary disciplinary action may be taken if our codes are breached. This campus protest is highly visible and increasingly divisive. Banners, placards and signs are prominent. Their messages mixed, causing distress to some Jewish students.
I want peace in the region. This does nothing to help it. All it does is make Jews on campus feel unsafe and miserable.
The encampment was formed by various groups on campus, including the ANU Students' Association.
Yeah, it is a confronting issue and it is an upsetting issue, but that doesn't mean that we can't have the conversations.
Protest material is being posted beyond the boundaries of the encampment and is responded to swiftly. On this Midday, unions showed their solidarity with the protest. While some Jewish students are upset and offended by the encampment and protests like this, others are getting involved.
I've been so immensely welcomed in this community and I've never felt more supported and welcomed in my life.
Anna has camped overnight at the protest and is involved with organising it.
People being against the Israeli government is not people being against the Jewish people.
Divided opinion on a divided campus.
In sports, preparations are underway for the PNG CLS Under-19 team to the ICC Under-19 Women's T20 World Cup EAP qualifier to be held in Bali, Indonesia from May the 12th to 21. The PNG Under-19 CLS depart Port Moresby on Tuesday, 7th of May. Cricket PNG this week named a strong side to the event and Mahuro Dai to coach the team. Dai says the players have been training hard, demonstrating their skills and commitment to excellence. PNG will play against Fiji, Samoa, and host Indonesia in a double round-robin tournament. The winner qualifies for a spot in the ICC Women's Under-19 World Cup to be hosted in Malaysia and Thailand in 2025. Legendary rugby league commentator Ray Warren has opened up on considering returning onto commentary box to cover what would be his 100th State of Origin match this year. Warren retired in 2021, bringing the curtain down on a career which saw him affectionately dubbed as the voice of rugby league. When Warren retired from commentating, he had covered an incredible 99 Origin matches while in the booth. The veteran caller has now opened up on a potential return in order to reach the 100-game milestone. SCNQ Sporting News reported that Warren believes he has enough in him to call Origin games. The first State of Origin Series game kicks off on 5th of June at Accor Stadium, where the New South Wales Blues hosts the visiting Queensland Maroons. And that's been the news update. Join us for more at 6.